the cinema is nice for a change. You'd soon get sick of living in a cinema. You know what I mean? Don't get it. Tony Bertoli, how you doing? Kerensky, how you doing? Yeah, and then when you're sick around, you could go back to random stuff. But I mean, it's just now. And actually the amount of steel. I know Wargaming is the same, but you still get the same amount of steel. But you get less steel per star. Yeah, the amount of stars you've got to win to get the same amount of steel now is greater. The effort you've got to put in to get the same amount of steel is greater. So that doesn't work anymore. I mean, now they've made it harder to get steel. More of a grind, less fun. Way to go. I'm done with cruisers for the minute. I'm going to have to finish some of this stuff off over the next few days. It's taken ages to get to grips with these builds, and I'm still not happy. I genuinely feel like some of the skills that they've got in this, they're going to change them by 3 or 4%, and suddenly all our builds are going to need to change again. Wargaming is going to say, oh no, we've changed Deadeye to 5%, but you're not getting a free respec. But if you change Deadeye to 5%, it maybe becomes marginal enough that nobody's going to use it. Do you know what I mean? Or if they say we've buffed secondaries a little bit, and you go like, great, now we're going to have to, but listen, but we're not. It's not a big change, so you can't have free respecs, and then you're going to have to spend, £100 worth of doubloons to respec all your captains. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen. Chips Moto, thank you for the phone. That's what I'm concerned about. That in the next patch they say, oh, we've changed this and this, but because they're only small changes, we're not doing free respecs.
Well done, Commander.
Smallland, you asked about. I'm done with cruisers for a bit. What I've done with Smallland is I've maxed out the radar. I've got the coal upgrade on the radar. Here, we don't really need aiming systems, I don't think. I have gone with the extra torpedo speed, but I don't know, maybe we'll take aiming systems. Let's take out here. We're already fast. And then the captain, I'm going to charge. I want to get this into the build, and I've got 2 points, so that goes on. And I think this is where I was kind of in two minds. The problem I've got with Smallland, I want this, I want Last Stand, I want the extension to the radar, I want survivability expert. I'd really like to have Superintendent as well. I want this so I know where I'm going to hunt the enemy DD. But this is also good. It's not as good as this, but I want both. Smallland is one of those examples where literally you've got double the number of skills that could be useful to you. Because this actually has some utility. This is useful because you've got heals, do you know what I mean? There are some genuine choices to be made here. You skipped it. See, that's 3,500 health. And the extra heal would give you 2,700. 14 times 272. What the hell's that? 14 times 272. 14 times 272. 3,800. So you get 3,800 health from that. And you get 3,500 health from that. But SE means you also get... Does it? I'm sticking with this because I think two reasons. One, yes, the extra heal doesn't help if you get blapped. That's a little bit more for the enemy to chew through while you're running away. That's an extra 3.5k to chew through while you're running away. Also, how often do you kind of heal not quite the full amount? You want to heal, but you've probably got 100 or 200 health that you could still lose. But you want to heal before you go back into the fight. So I don't know that you ever get the full amount of every heal, unless you've taken so much damage. You know what I mean? So I'm starting to favour that. I just wish I could take this as well. And that as well. I just want everything on Smaughlin. Smauglin's such a great boat. But I think on balance this is what I'm happy with. You could argue that you don't need this, just wait until you're spotted. But honestly, the extra radar and speed boost. You've got 4 radars though, and you've got 3 radars and 4 speed boosts already. And I kind of feel like that's enough. Drop AR for SI. It's tempting. I think that's the only... I don't want to lose this because this is my ability to hunt enemy DDs, which is kind of Smauglin's reason to exist. But that really can win you fights when you're low as well. I mean, if you've lost half your health, that's a 10% boost to your rate of fire. It's still 10%. Do you know what I mean? It might not make much difference in absolute terms, Kerensky, but it's a percent. It's still a 10%. Do you see what I mean? I have thought about dropping detection. We looked at that day before yesterday. But it right, look. Where were we at? Let's just put those 3 on for now. You've got 6.8. Instead of 6.1. But that 0.7 of a kilometre does bring you a hell of a lot nearer to an enemy DD, and it also gives the enemy DD a bit of time to turn away. Even if as soon as you're spotted you pop your radar. If you don't have that enemy DD, if as soon as it sees you it starts to turn away, it's only got to go 0.7 of a kilometre to be out of your radar. Whereas if you get spotted and you pop your radar there, it's got to go twice as far to get away from you. it's got to go 1.5 kilometres instead of 0.7 kilometres. You see what I mean? So there's much less chance of the DD getting away. That's kind of how I feel about that. Now you do have the speed boost on Smolensk. It's a very fast boat, but you can't always chase the enemy that much because you'll end up getting yourself into shit at the same time. You see what I mean? So I kind of, that's why I keep this on. Jerzy Swirsky, because Jerzy Swirsky's a torpedo captain. All his bonuses around torpedoes and AA, which suits Haaland, which has better torpedoes than DFAA and better AA all round, whereas Smolensk is a gunman and has weaker AA, so you'd literally be wasting Swirsky on Smolensk. And you build it differently. You're not going to build a Haaland and Smolensk captain the same way. Yeah. Jerzy Swirsky is not available anymore though. This captain's available. This is just a regular captain. I mean, what you're saying is, I mean, really, that's the alternate build. Is drop AR and take the heel. And then we'd have 2 points spare somewhere. But with that build, your radar, because you've got the extension there, and because you've got the extension there, your radar now lasts 26.5 seconds. Yeah. Ollie Job, thank you very much. And Flux Me Good, thank you very much for the subs. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Both brand new Twitch Prime subs. It's very much appreciated. Seriously, thank you. Thank you very much. Bruzello, welcome. Terremoto, welcome. Colin Flame, welcome. Thea, welcome. Demon, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, but improved adrenaline rush helps buff the already fast torpedo reload as well when he gets the skill build. Completely the wrong build. Lost a kick. Go on then, what would you put on small? Yeah, and the AA and the guns, but Swirsky gets bonuses to his torpedo reloads, and Haaland's a better torpedo build because it has more torpedoes and better range on them. It's a Haaland. Swirsky's a Haaland captain. Oh, I don't know. Yamamoto, the number of Yamamoto captain first bloods we've seen since Deadeye was introduced has been quite astonishing. I think Yamamoto is an excellent captain for the Yamato. In fact, for nearly all the Japanese battleships, but especially Yamato. Why doesn't he fit the IGN? You put Yamamoto on the Kitakaze. You twat. What have we got? Gearing, Marceau, Uland. The only thing to be afraid of here is the Marceau, but I'll see it before it sees me. His buff is +1 consume. I know, but who wouldn't want an extra heal on a Yamato? We don't need to turn our AA on. There's no need for it to know we're here. Unless it spots us, we'll leave it off. And if we have to put it on, we'll make sure it's going to be on the active side, where the planes are going to get shot from.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
We might be glad of that extra heal. Doesn't seem fair, does it? Fly over you, start your AA on the other side. Just because you spawn the planes when they're there, remember that they've got to be in the boosted AA for a little period of time before. If you just fire the AA off there, it's only in the boosted AA for 2 seconds, and then they're on the weak side of your AA. Let's help with this car.
Destroyer blown up.
As you can see the green there, bottom left, I've boosted the side that's going to shoot to the planes there. Reverse and kill me. So come on out. Reverse and kill me.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Plymouth can't see it, so there's no point radaring. It hasn't, has it? It's going to come out that way.
All stations, protecting that target.
The Marceau's dangerous because of the damage that the shells do. You're not fucking getting away, son.
Boost activated.
No chance.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Not letting you walk away from that. If it disappeared, I'd pop the radar and we'd have a kilometre's worth to do it. The Plymouths played well, pushing in there with that radar. Oh, it's our planes. I was looking for the planes then. It's our planes.